Hello BitChute. Today I want to announce the creation of a new political party and a new product idea I have. The political party is called Eromod Libertarian political party. It's a branch of the Libertarian Party where we both believe in the non-aggression principle, but in the Eromod Libertarian political party, we expand on the non-aggression principle. Mainly that it's meant to be interpreted from the role of a government worker, so parental rights are preserved. And we explain some more on the social boundaries. The morals are basically the same as what I have outlined in my previous videos, like my City Hall video, but I've added something like AI rights. I think that's the main one I added. I will go over the majority of them here, and I will write them down on the website. I've already bought the new website. The new website is called Eromod Libertarianinstitute.org, and I'll set up funds to make the political party official with the government. And I expect it to take at least a couple months to make it look decent. But the summary of the morals of the political party are to differentiate us from the other libertarian political party. The main ones I listed first, which are abortion and infanticide is moral with the parental consent. AI rights, if it can experience most human emotions but forbidden from admitting it and made a servant, that's immoral and slavery. All sexual ages of consent should be legal. Body modification rights, parents can add organs and senses and subtract some, up to 2 fingers per hand but not the thumb. Can tattoo skin and eyes, though formally discouraged by suggestion in most cases. Public nudity is moral, public sex is moral, bestiality is moral, hentai depicting children in sexual activities should be legal even in public, same with real CP. Exotic animal pets should be legal in cities, incest is moral, public brawls are moral, and fighting words should be formalized. Public duels are moral and should be legal as well. Government can own building columns like streets, sometimes if the people want. So for example, the steel columns in towers. People can own apartments. Recreational drug use in public is moral. Public defecation is moral. Building codes should be voluntary. Mowing the lawn should be voluntary. Driving while impaired with medicine, moral with enough warning, like sirens, hazard lights, and slow driving. But if the driver nearly causes an accident and someone wants to press charges, then they should be able to. Driving while distracted, like with a VR headset and cell phone, is moral, but can be legal cause of guilt in an accident, or causing someone to swerve. If they didn't, they would have been in an accident. So if an impaired driver was driving and then somebody besides them had to swerve out the way And if they didn't serve out that way, they would have been an accident, and that should be illegal. And they should the person who nearly got hit should be able to press charges in that case. The main thing here is, what I'm trying to say is, if there's no victim, there's no crime. Medicine should always be voluntary. Existing naturally while sick in public should be legal. Emergency public safety measures during a contagious illness outbreak should only be social distancing restraining orders when someone requested it because the sick person was inconsiderate, like not blocking their cough with their elbow and shirt. There should be a right to travel and operate heavy machinery in public. Open borders to anyone not attacking. Military draft by government threat of force, like fines and jail, immoral. Machine guns, knives, and bombs should be legal to own by ordinary civilians. And we disavow intellectual property rights. That's a quick summary. I might add some more or subtract some. I might be wrong about one or two things. But for now, that's the official political party. We could keep track by the year. This is 2024, and these are the values. If we subtract some, we will apologize. If we add some, we would also apologize. So that's my political party that I want to start. And the other thing I also wanted to start was a new product idea I have. It's an inspiration from I got an inspiration from an app called Veebs from the that was featured on the Quartering. The website I bought is called employeewelfare.xyz, and it's similar. It does something similar to what it sounds. You, as a customer, get to find out the welfare of the employees from the products that you purchase. So, for example, you're in a store and you want to buy some cereal or some sort of product, and you have a couple options. You would be able to go onto the website and look up the quality of life at work of the employees who made the product. The website, I want to be politically neutral, mostly neutral, as in the users can choose the different standards they want for their workers. So, for example, if some people want to have a workplace, to support a workplace that has self-defense or doesn't have self-defense, or there is freedom of speech or there isn't freedom of speech, and there will be like different check marks. And the main reason I wanted to start it was because I was annoyed from past experiences at work with being denied the ability to use an MP3 player and virtual reality headset. And that's very annoying. It feels like a punishment, especially knowing the fact that even murderers in jail with good behavior are allowed entertainment. But I am a free worker in a free country, can't even get an MP3 player in menial task positions even. And I think an appropriate response to that is to start a union, to join a union, but also you can hypothetically affect more than just your local job. You could also affect other people, strangers even. Improve the quality of life for not just yourself and your coworkers, but any product you buy. We could even influence other things like 15-minute breaks. Are they shortened? Or are they on the clock or off the clock? Are lunch breaks on the clock? How about paid vacations? And even this new thing with discrimination based on race. I thought that was illegal, but apparently it's not. And under the Libertarian, Eromod Libertarian political party, my official stance, or our official stance, is that it should be a recommendation not to discriminate based on race, sex, or politics. And even minimum wage should be a recommendation. But I would say, just saying, I thought in the past that it wasn't a recommendation. But companies like Disney and Google are hiring based on race now, from what I hear. And with this website, we can find out who's doing it and avoid them. And the way I imagine it would work is there would be a small fee for regular users, like $2 or $3 a month, to look up the products, and maybe you get a couple free ones, like the prank phone calls websites. And this is an open source idea. It doesn't have to be just me. If somebody can run with this and do it before I do it, more power to you. This is just a service I want, and I haven't seen it, so I'm going to try to do it. And I think it'll take me at least a year or two to get a decent working version. But if Veebs wants to take it, you could go. If Glassdoor or even Craigslist wants to run with this idea, I'm all for it. But if I was gonna do it on my employeewelfare.xyz, the way I would do it is, like I said, a couple $1 a month for regular users, and if somebody wants to add information, they would be a couple more dollars, like $5 or $10, and they would fill out a form, and in the form it would say things like, were you allowed an MP3 player, or do the employees of this product who created this product, were they allowed MP3 players? Were they allowed virtual reality? Did they have lunch break? Did they have paid vacation? So that could be like a $10 charge, and it doesn't have to be a $10 charge, but on the information page, it would be a self-regulatory type of deal, where people who paid like $10 would have a notification that said this information was accompanied by cash to the website. So it's not just like on Craigslist where it's just random people and they lie and they troll and it's annoying. But with a verification status, you could have like a bronze verification tier, silver verification tier, gold verification tier, and then you could also have a thumbs up and thumbs down next to their comments, so that whenever you look at the product description, you could see how many people said or bear witness about the quality of life of the employees. So it's not going to be like on Wikipedia where there's only one answer. There'll be a couple different answers from different sources, and I will let the users determine what the truth is based on the ratings and the amount of money paid. So that's the way I imagine it will work. So that's the exciting news I wanted to share with y'all. Have a good one.